The renal system, specifically the kidneys, are one of the most vital organ systems in the human body. Think about this: out of the 100% blood volume which the heart shoots out to the rest of the body through the ascending aorta, 25% of that blood volume is directed towards the kidneys. Interesting to note, the two other systems in the body that also receive this same amount of blood, a 25% of the blood volume output from the aorta, going to each of them respectively, just like the kidneys, include the skeletal system and the gastrointestinal tract. The other systems of the human body get less blood volume from the heart, ranging from 5% to 15% blood output from the aorta going towards them. Sit back, learn, and above all, enjoy this video on the kidneys. It is packed with very important information that will keep you informed. This video is educative and illustrates salient information targeted at promoting kidney health. Kindly click the like button, share this video with everyone, so everyone understands the basic functions of the kidney and appreciates theirs. Now let's continue. Kidneys. The kidneys serve a very vital human body function. They are responsible for eliminating from the blood excess water, remove excess salts, as well as protein metabolic wastes. Simultaneously, the kidneys are responsible for reabsorbing nutrients, which the body needs, right back into the blood. General overview of the kidney. The human body is formed with a pair of kidneys. This means, originally, you have two kidneys, one on the left and the other on the right. The kidneys are positioned posteriorly in the abdominal region. And so, when there is pain and inflammation, pain usually is felt, mostly at the area of the posterior abdominal region. Sometimes in lay terms, described as pain felt at the lower back. For the medically inclined, you would recall that the kidneys lay between the 12th thoracic vertebra and the 3rd lumbar vertebra. The superior border of the right kidneys lies a few inches lower than the superior border of the left kidney. The right kidney is lower due to its proximity to the liver. Each kidney has a tube-like structure called the ureter. The ureter descends, one from each kidney, and then each end, at their entry points, into the urinary bladder. Just before we delve further into the subject, it is important that we lightly define some terms that we might encounter in the course of this video. Just a heads up. This video shares very basic information about the kidneys. It only serves a general, educational, and informational purpose. Just a little biology here, and perhaps some minute anatomy of the kidney. The kidney is described as a bean-shaped organ. It lies in the posterior aspect of the abdominal region. Posterior, meaning towards the back of the human body. A medical slice across, or anatomically put, a dissection of the kidney reveals its different parts. It reveals two most important segments in the kidney to bear in mind. They are the cortex and then the medulla. The medulla contains parts of the nephron, the renal tubules, which empties into the uppermost portions of the ureter, called the renal pelvis. The ureter then carries the urine received and passes it into the bladder. From the bladder, the urine is then passed out, eliminated from the body. This is just a quick overview. How are you doing so far? I hope you are finding this knowledge helpful and educational. Please remember to click the like button, share the video with friends, and subscribe to the channel. Now, moving on. One more term to be familiar with, for the purpose of this video, is the term nephron. A nephron is defined as the basic and functional unit of the kidney. A kidney contains about 1 million nephrons. The key functions of the kidney take place in and around the nephron, particularly its filtration, reabsorption, and secretory functions. For the purposes of this video, which is just for a general education and information, we will not be delving deeper into the anatomy and structure of the kidney. For those who may not be very familiar with all the excellent duties which the kidney carries out, here are a few functions to make you value your kidneys a huge tad more. Kidney function number 1. Elimination. Physiologically, this could be referred to as renal clearance. As earlier alluded, the kidney removes excess water and salt from the blood. The kidney also removes metabolic wastes, for instance, following protein metabolism. The kidney is equipped to remove substances from the blood as it passes through the kidneys. The initial step is called filtration. Here, fluid is filtered into the lumen of the nephron. However, but also interestingly, the kidney is so awesome that, if there are substances in the filtrate, which the body requires, the kidney implements a system called reabsorption. Within this process, these needed substances, such as sodium, glucose, calcium, to mention but a few, these get reabsorbed from the lumen back into the blood, specifically via the peritubular capillaries. Another process you need to appreciate, which your kidneys carry out, is called secretion. In this process, certain substances that may not get filtered, as we discussed earlier, these other substances get secreted instead, from the blood, directly into the lumen of the nephron. An example of such substances are organic acids. After the processes of filtration, reabsorption, and secretion, the fluid in the lumen is then excreted out in urine. It is important that your kidneys have the best environment to carry out all these specialized responsibilities, which are extremely vital for our human body and for optimum health. Please do not hesitate to share this video with friends and family. Kidney function number 2. Regulation. The kidney is wonderfully designed to serve multiple purposes in the human body. It is amazing to learn that the kidney is responsible for monitoring the body's fluid volume. It is uniquely equipped to adjust and modify the fluid volume whenever it happens to drop below the required body fluid balance. Also, the kidney is capable of adjusting the fluid volume in the body whenever it rises or exceeds a healthy normal range. The kidney is beautifully armed to ensure a healthy fluid balance in the body. Some scenarios that contribute to the alterations in fluid balances can be referred to as physiologic disturbances. At this junction, you are encouraged to make sure you do not deliberately hinder the smooth functioning of your kidneys through lifestyle choices. The kidneys are able to fulfill their primary functions efficiently within the best conditions that do not threaten their capacity to serve your body maximally as they were designed to do. Number 3. Endocrine. Hormone production. A third function of the kidney that is very significant to be aware of is its remarkable ability to produce hormones. Just a brief definition of what hormones are. Hormones are special substances which gets produced at certain areas in the body, but then travel to their specific target sites to modulate different aspects of the body and to carry out various body functions. Here, in the kidneys, there are 3 crucial hormones produced. They are renin, erythropoietin, and 1,25-dihydroxycholecalciferol. Renin, as the name implies, is a hormone produced from the kidney that is responsible for regulating blood pressure and is also responsible for ensuring your body's sodium and potassium levels are in a good balance. Erythropoietin, the second hormone produced by the kidneys, are responsible for stimulating the production of your blood cells. Then finally, we have the 1,25-dihydroxycholecalciferol, a form of vitamin D. Recall that vitamin D is extremely necessary for the strength and health of your bones. I hope this video was helpful in providing a little more education about your kidneys. Feel free to leave your comments and questions below. I wish you good health.